Let's have a look at an analysis of the character of Mr Birling. First, looking at his role. He is the head of the household and family and displays a stereotypical upper-class pre-war attitude. His connection to Eva. He fired Eva Smith from her job because she led a group of workers in seeking a pay rise and going on strike, but he doesn't accept responsibility for his actions. His role in the play. He portrays a stereotypical upper-class pre-war attitude. People should only help themselves and not take responsibility for others. His priorities are to make money and cement his high social status. He's only concerned about himself. He wants the knighthood and the marriage to take place so he can improve his social status. He believes that people have to make their own ways in life and that everyone should look after themselves. Role in the family. He is the head of the household and family in a patriarchal society, meaning male ruled. He's in charge of the finances, so the money of the family. He's the owner of the factory. He encourages Sheila's marriage to Gerald to secure his links to the upper class family. Let's recap that. Why does Mr Birling fire Eva? Is it because she led a group of workers in seeking a pay rise and going on strike? Because she slept with his son Eric? Because she was a prostitute? Or because he was in a bad mood and thought she was laughing at him? The correct answer is she led a group of workers in seeking a pay rise and going on strike. He's unwilling to change the life of his actions. When the family discover Inspector Gould does not work for the local police force, he's very happy to forget the whole thing and forget any possible consequences of his actions. He does not learn from the story of his myth. Instead, he only cares about when it fears the story might be made public, which could damage his reputation. He cares about himself, not how his actions may affect others. By the end of the play, Mr Birling has not changed at all. Is this why they get a second visit from a real police inspector? Does Inspector Gould act as a warning which they do not take? Bad father. We also learn that Mr Birling has alienated, meaning isolated his son. When he tells Eric he should have come to him for help, Eric replies that Mr Birling isn't the type of character the son could ask for help. Even within their family, their relationships are fragile, meaning they could break easily and fake. Birling seems to be the caring father he looks good, but he's actually not. Obsession with social status. When Inspector Gould challenges his power, Birling struggles with this and becomes angrier and angrier. He is furious that a man of a lower social class treats Birling like everyone else. He doesn't receive special treatment because of his higher social status, something he can't accept. Mr Birling is obsessed with his future knighthood, and he feels that this will increase his social status, make him look good among his upper class peers. Foolish. Previously highlights Mr Birling as an ultimately foolish actor. He likes to tell everything like a feature. He uses dramatic irony when the audience says something that he shows the audience that Birling was naive and idiotic. Obsessed with power. Mr Birling is shown to be in control and in charge from the very beginning of the play. He tries to intimidate Inspector Gould into leaving or changing his questioning. He doesn't know how to cope with the fact that Gould isn't impressed or intimidated by him. So let's recap that. What technique does Priestley use to show that Mr Birling is foolish? Is it alliteration, dramatic irony, personification, or metaphor? The correct answer is dramatic irony. What is Mr Birling? Mr Birling show the negative attitudes of aspects of wealth and capitalism. Mr Birling represents the older upper generation that called money less and more. Priestley also uses Mr Birling's character to explore ideas to see the oppression of women and consequences of our actions. The older upper class generation. Mr Birling represents the older upper class generation who go on to cause numerous deaths and want to do. They do not care what the last ones want fighting the war. Priestley Birling also talks about business and speaking about business or real life characteristic of pre-war society, which does shield and protect women because they were viewed as less intelligent men, more emotionally unstable and more fragile. The dangers of capitalism. Mr Birling represents high-class, wealthy businessmen who only care about making money. Priestley created him as a villainous character to highlight the dangers of such capitalism. Mr Birling tries to avoid speaking about business or real life in front of women. This is because pre-war society, this characteristic of pre-war society because women were viewed as less educated than men, more emotionally unstable, and more fragile. What's Mr Birling's connection to Eva? Did he refuse to give her financial aid? Did he force himself on her? Did he have her fired from Millwoods, or did he fire her from his factory? The correct answer is that he fired her from his factory. How is he presented? He's presented as being foolish, obsessed with power, obsessed with social status, a bad father, and unwilling to learn from his actions. The ideas that previously presents or explored him are the older upper class generation, who would go on to cause numerous deaths in World War II, didn't care about the welfare of the lower class, even though the lower class men were the ones fighting the war for them. The exclusion of women. Birling talks about business with the men, Joyce was speaking about is a business or real life in front of the women. It's a characteristic of pre-war society which tried to shield and protect women because they were viewed as less intelligent than men, more emotionally unstable and more fragile. The dangers of capitalism. Mr Birling represents high-class wealthy businessmen who only care about making money. Previously created him as a villainous character to highlight the dangers of capitalism. Actions have consequences. Mr Birling shows something as seemingly simple as firing someone can have a huge impact on their life. And some characteristics of Mr Birling. He is the head of the household and family of society, the owner of a factory, and in charge of the